If you think of yourself as somebody's descendant, then yeah, you're gonna feel like it's late and you're modern and that the past is all that is relevant. But there's a big future. There's more years in the future than there are in the past. So by you starting in 2025, that's really early compared to 2085. You're old fashioned. In 100 years, people will watch these videos and they'll laugh at us because we talk funny and dress funny, and we think that this technology we have is advanced, and they're just going to be like, that's so hilarious. Almost like the way we look at people from 1925. And when they had the phonograph, they're like, I got a phonograph in my house, and I can listen to the record player play the sound box, or they had moving pictures in 1925. They didn't even have sound in the freaking movies, but they thought that was a technological marvel. They thought they were super advanced. They had their first airplanes, which gave you like probably a 40% chance of death or something if you flew enough times. Those planes were terrible. They couldn't go, more than a few miles. But they thought they were living on the frontier of modern society. They thought they were living on the cutting edge of technology, but they weren't. So what I need you to do is kind of understand that about yourself. Like, you think you're on the cutting edge. You're like, oh, we got AI, we have, computers, we have cell phones, we can do all these amazing things. That's going to be a joke in 100 years. They're literally gonna look at that and say, wow, these people really thought they were advanced. So my point is to say that you're the old folks, like you're the ancestors. So if you start doing things now and start setting cultural traditions now and start investing in things now, that's going to lead to massive amounts of opportunity for people further down the line. That will be no different from you having a great grandfather or a great grandmother who started investing in 1925 for you, who was able to have enough financial consciousness to visualize you before you were born, who loved you before you even were in a reality. Right? You understand? Like to me, that's power. That's passion. That's spirituality. It's when I can love a child that ain't even born yet, that doesn't even have a name, that doesn't exist, but I know he's going to exist, and I know I'm going to care about him. So because I care about him, I'm going to go ahead and make a plan for him. Do you understand? A lot of times, a lot of these problems in the world are easy to overcome if somebody is protecting you. These problems are these are easily surmountable obstacles if somebody cares enough to make a plan for you, right? So the question is, do you care enough about the people coming after you and the people that are younger than you to make sure you make a plan for them, that you take advantage of this extraordinary opportunity that we have right now in 2025 to do things in 2025 that will not be possible in 2035. It won't be possible. In 2035, you'll be looking back and you'll be like, damn, I wish I'd bought Bitcoin in 2025. I wish I'd bought more stock in 2025. If I had done this in 2025, I'd have $100,000. I have $1 million right now. Do you understand? So part of investing means I need you to understand the value and the importance of doing that. I need you to see the world differently. I need you to see the world for what it is instead of what they tell you that it is. Okay.